What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster, and I get a lot of requests from people to cover games that don't suck, games that aren't woke and DEI infested. I get a lot of requests to talk about stuff like that, which is why, whenever I have the chance to break up the monotony and shout out an actually good game, I generally leap at that chance.
Give me a hell yeah!
And that is what we're doing in this video here. I've got to point out a game that we can actually look forward to in February when it comes out. Kingdom Come Deliverance, the original, is essentially a medieval Europe simulator renowned for its authenticity. In other words, it didn't try to shove femininity or LGBT stuff into the game. It didn't try to make the Europeans look like non-Europeans in order to score brownie points with the game journalism class. It just kicked ass and didn't apologize for it in the slightest, which is what we can expect with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
And now we are hearing even more reason to look forward to this game. Warhorse Studios, the studio that made Kingdom Come, has announced that there won't be any Denuvo or any DRM at all in the game. What this tells us is that this is a studio that listens to the gaming community. They listen to the vast majority of us who want to be able to mod the games with impunity, in the same way that they have not appeared to cave in and add all the modern values to this game like diversity.
What in the hell's diversity?
Basically, they made a game that is unapologetically historical, never saying sorry for the character's skin color or masculinity. Whiners will cry and claim that this is toxic because it isn't living up to the standards of the modern audience. But for everyone else, we have just one word to describe it.
Groovy.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter or X, or whatever you want to refer to it as these days. I keep a list on there of games lousy with wokeness pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle over there is Dr. Disaster 1. But alright, let's take a look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and see what all the fuss is about. The thing is, the game isn't due to come out for about 3 months or so. It's already the number 19 most wishlisted game on Steam right now. Granted, it won't be the biggest release in February when it does come out. Monster Hunter Wilds, which I covered last week, will absolutely claim that title. That game is currently sitting at number 1 on the wish list for Steam, and it's already the number 30 top seller on the platform. In fact, last week it spiked up to as high as number 4 during the open beta session when that came out last weekend. But still, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is going to kick ass, and I'd wager it will beat the ever-living shit out of Assassin's Creed Shadows when they release at about the same time, assuming that Shadows doesn't get pushed back again because Ubisoft is such a damn mess right now. But Warhorse Studios is not a damn mess. Despite not having the pedigree of the likes of Ubisoft, they are the opposite of a mess. Every trailer or video that they put out for this Kingdom Come game gets a ton of views and a ton of likes and super positive comments. Take this gameplay showcase video here, which I've had playing in the background. This video released a couple months ago, and keep in mind that the Warhorse YouTube channel has only about 200,000 subscribers, but this video has 2 million views and a ratio of 82,000 likes to virtually 0 dislikes. The game has a ton of people completely hyped for it. The only storm cloud hovering over this game, really, was the rumor that was floating around that the game would have Denuvo anti-piracy software, which PC gamers despise because it prevents them often from being able to mod games like they want. But this article from GameSpot lays out why this isn't a thing that's actually happening. It says, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will have no DRM whatsoever. Tobias Stoltz-Zwilling, the PR boss at developer Warhorse, confirmed this during a recent Twitch stream. The RPG does not use Denuvo or any form of DRM, the developer said, as reported by IGN. Stoltz-Zwilling said Warhorse had some discussions about utilizing DRM to protect the game from piracy, but it was ultimately decided that it will not have any DRM system at all. Stoltz-Zwilling said he hopes this brings closure to the ongoing questions from the community about whether or not Deliverance 2 will have DRM. Stop texting under every post we do that Denuvo is in the game, because it's not. We never announced, we never said it will be there. As I said, a bit of a misunderstanding, he said. Let's bury that thing and let's never ever talk about it anymore. So yeah, that pretty much eliminated the only thing that I was really worried about with this game. It was the only thing that prevented me from fully endorsing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I know there was a lot of concern from people that the game would get all progressive and add LGBT characters and girl boss characters and all that sort of crap, obviously imposing progressive modern values on a game set in a time period from hundreds of years ago where literally doing anything that other people weren't doing would have been considered heresy. Doing any of that progressive crap would absolutely decimate a player's immersion, no matter how much that might offend the sensibilities of the perpetually offended crybabies who insist that the game must have that sort of thing. But as you can tell from the video playing in the background here, the game does not appear to be doing that sort of thing at all. It simply is what it is, and makes no apologies for it. This is why the game is destined to be one of the biggest sellers at the beginning of 2025. Sure, it's likely to only play second fiddle to Monster Hunter, but there's no shame in that. This game, despite all of its toxic masculinity, is going to sell extremely well. In fact, I dare say that so-called toxic masculinity is likely to be one of the driving forces, but I'm going to leave it there. Drop your impressions of this game into the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booze.